Welcome to another episode of Rural Skylines. So I asked ChatGPT who are some of the dedicated players who have created impressive and elaborate cities. Who's on the list? Actually, I thought the list would be a lot longer. Now again, ChatGPT only goes up to 2021, so the landscape has changed a bit in terms of people who control the current top 10 list. This is not a top 10 list, but nonetheless, here we go. As an AI language model, I do not have access to live information or a database that would allow me to provide comprehensive list of dedicated players who have created impressive and elaborate cities and city skylines. However, there are many players who have shared their creations on social media platforms and online communities such as Reddit and the Steam Workshop. Some of these players have gained popularity and recognition for their impressive creations. One example of a dedicated City Skylines player is Strictoaster, who is known for creating highly detailed and realistic cities in the game. His creations often include intricate road networks, detailed building designs, and well-planned public transportation systems. Another player who has gained attention for their City Skylines creations is Fluxtrance, who is known for creating cities with a strong focus on public transportation and infrastructure. Other notable City Skylines players include Biffa, who creates detailed city building tutorials on his YouTube channel, and Keralis, who creates elaborate and visually stunning cities in the game. Of course, there are many other dedicated players who have created impressive and elaborate cities in City Skylines, and the game's active modding community has allowed for a vast array of creative and unique creations. So we asked what it made it unique. I'll save this till the next part. Actually, no, let's dive into this. Let's dive in. Trivia questions to ask City Skylines players. Here we go. I have 20 questions that I would love to hear and see if you guys know the answer to these questions. I don't know that I've actually looked over these questions too thoroughly. I've just kind of glanced over them. Some of them probably are very easy. Some of them are a little bit harder. So I'm excited to see exactly, you know what, while I'm doing this. The whole reason I'm just kind of hovering over the city is because I'm trying to make money. I have used all of my money and I need to build it up more. I see I have a little bit of a need for housing and some commercial, which is how I'm kind of taking care of this area. Which reminds me, are these houses growing in the correct way? Yes, they are. These houses are growing in the correct way. Everything is back to where it should be. Yes, okay. So it looks like, even though, because I did, to explain, I thinned out a lot of this, and in doing so, I had to reposition some of the housing. What is that? Why do we have a tiny, tiny little house? That's puny. What's up with that, people? That's not what I want. Let's go here and let's extend this and let's get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to build up money as it looks like I'm starting to lose money. All of these are built in. All of those are built in. Let's come on over here. Fill. Oh, all of these are filled in. Okay. Let's put put that in there. Sure, why not? These people are not my main concern, so I will 100% blow this out with commercial. Okay, that should be good. That should give me a couple more. Give me a couple more places to build. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And electricity. Let's bring that in here. A son of a gun. Okay, good. All taken care of. Everything looks good. Oh, yes, finally making money. Sweet. Okay, we'll just kind of let that take care of itself while we get into some more ChatGPT. Take a look. Hover over top of Mistwood. Question number 1. What is the max number of tiles that can be unlocked in City Skylines? Well, we know that the total is 9 in terms of the base game on console. On PC, it's 81, and I believe there's been leaked information for City Skylines 2, at least 150 tiles. At least, hopefully more. So moving from what we have now on both PC and on console to the large 150 plus tiles is going to be pretty freaking amazing. I mean, that's, if I take this area, which is 9 tiles, and I start thinking about 150 tiles, hopefully the tiles are the same size, maybe even bigger. That would be nice. Yeah, we're really starting to be able to create some beautiful landscapes. And hopefully there's more than one biome. That would be amazing if we could move from a mountainous region into, let's just say, sand or desert or whatnot like that. So it's not all just one biome. We can move from one biome to the next and build accordingly. That would be very nice. Question number 2. What is the name of the first expansion pack released for City Skylines? Wow, I don't know that. What is the very first expansion pack that was released? That would be an OG City Skylines question for anybody who has played since the beginning. What was the very first one? Without Googling it, that's not nuts. Or ChatGPTing it, as it were. That we don't want to cheat. We want to know. Who actually out there knows what the first expansion pack was? Question number 3. How many unique buildings can be unlocked in the base game of City Skylines? How many unique buildings can be? These guys? Unique buildings. How many? Well, there's a lot. There's a lot. Wait, what is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh. I guess I have. These are content creator packs. And these are all the same ones that were there before. Okay, I guess I just thought differently. But yeah, there's a lot here. I guess you could go through and count all of them up, but I'm not about to do that. This is a strange question. I'm still after the one. If anybody has done... Where is it? There's some kind of unicorn park or something that I really want to... There it is. Sparkly Unicorn Rainbow Park. I just think that's very cool that they put that in there. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. No, I'm not into sparkly unicorns. No, I'm not into rainbows. But I just give, a tip of the hat to the fact that they put something like this in there. Good for you guys. Yeah, all good. Number 4. What is the name of the in-game editor that allows players to create their own custom buildings and assets? What? What is the name of the in-game editor that allows players to create their own custom buildings and assets? You can't create your own custom buildings. That would be very nice. I guess you could say Move It mod. I am not up on the mods. So, again, I'm not going to be able to speak to any of the mods or any of that because this is console. So moving on. What is the maximum number of lanes that a road in City Skylines can have? 4. Or 8, depending on how you think about it. Is it 4? Yeah, 4 to 8. 4-lane highway. Yeah, I guess you couldn't. I don't think they have highways that have 8 lanes, do they? No, they don't. Okay. So, yeah, 4. Cool. How many different types of power plants are available in the base game? Ooh, before I go there, let's see if we can think about it. Power plants. Well, there's geothermal. There's also solar. There's also updraft. There's also, is it oil or the really, really bad one for the environment? I got 4. There's probably a couple other ones. There's the dam one where you can put it in the water, hydro. So it's 5. Is that it? Let's see. Coal. That's oil, coal, same thing. 1. All right. Oil power plant. There it is. Okay. All right. Coal and oil. Interesting. I've never used either of these. They're dirty. They're non-renewable, and I don't like it. So I don't use them. There's the hydro. There's the solar. The nuclear. I don't know that I've ever used nuclear. I should probably check out nuclear. I've never actually checked it out. Geothermal. Here's your updraft. Ocean thermal energy conversion plant. Never used that either. Ocean thermal. Okay, so there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do these? Yeah, I guess these do count. Advanced wind. The solar wind turbines. So that's 9, and then just a regular turbine. So 10. Yeah. Okay. So, interesting. 10. 10 is the big number. What is the name of the in-game currency used in City Skylines? There's a name for it? There's a name for the currency? Biffa refers them to as simoleons. I don't think that's official, though. I see the dollar sign down below, and I don't know if, there's euros. Can you change? No, you can't change the currency, can you? No, you can't change the currency. You should be able to. That would be very nice. Hey, Paradox. Quick note. Make an option to change your currency. That would be nice. Interesting. I'm not sure why they put that in there, but that's interesting. Okay, so What is the name? Number 8. Question number 8. What is the name of the disaster that causes a tsunami to hit the player's city in City Skylines? Isn't it a tsunami? What is the name of the disaster that causes a tsunami? A tsunami. What? That doesn't even make sense. Evacuation, disaster notifications, fire, tsunami. What? That doesn't make sense. Okay, well, it is ChatGPT. It is not perfect. So, always remember that when doing your research papers for college, the ChatGPT is not perfect. I don't condone using ChatGPT for any research. It's a good tool for like outlines and creating ideas and getting all of the dirty work out of the way. But come on, people. We have to use our brains. As I tell everybody, yes, AI, the Pandora's box has been opened and is going to take over. There are some amazing things on the way. It started off with text with ChatGPT. It moved to things like Midjourney, which has been around for a while, and that is getting much better and much better and much better. We're now moving into things like Runway with video, and it won't be too far from now where just gaming and entertainment and animation and all kinds of things are going to be completely changed, and rather quick, because this technology is moving very, very fast. But there's nothing that's going to replace the human mind and the way that we can think for ourselves. And let's just say, I know this is the likelihood of this happening. Well, you can't even really say that, because as this technology becomes more and more a part of our lives, the reality of something like an MP or EMP, so just thinking about warfare and countries threatening each other, and I think the time of ground-based warfare it's always going to be there, but now with the dawn of all this technology within the past 50 years, technological warfare is going to be so prevalent in the future. So let's just say somebody sets off a wide-scale EMP and renders all of your electronics completely useless. You need to be able to think for yourself, and that's especially important for the coming generations. Obviously, older generations, they already know how to think for themselves for the most part, but the younger generations have been brought up on this kind of technology, and they rely on it. So it's very important that going forward, that we do know how to think for ourselves, and that we do know how to gather information and not rely on computers and all of this. It's extremely important, but nothing replaces the human mind. Soapbox rant over. Sorry. All this to say, ChatGPT isn't perfect yet. It's coming. What is the disaster? How many different types of public transportation can be built in City Skylines? How many different types? Well, we have how many different types of public transportation? Public. We have buses. We have trams. We have metro. So count. Buses, trams, metro, taxis, which don't get used a whole lot. What else, people? Air, so airplane, blimps, monorail, cable car. I'm forgetting some. Or is that it? 8 of them? Is there anything else? Someone out there is like screaming at me because it's their favorite mode of transportation. I haven't mentioned it. Train. That's 9. Okay, let's check. Bus. Tram. Metro. Train. Boat. I didn't do ferries. Sorry, ferries. Airports. Monorail. Cable car. Taxis. Walking tour. Walking tours. Is anybody big on walking tours? Has anybody really gone to town on walking tours? Sightseeing bus depot. Interesting. Hot air balloon tours. Hot air balloons? I don't know that I've ever used a hot air balloon in this game. That's rather interesting. I will have to set that up. Good. Speed this up. That's good to know. I never even knew that was there, honestly. Yeah, so has anybody ever actually gone to town on sightseeing? I guess it would only be hot air balloons. That's the only thing you can do with sightseeing. Well, that's strange. Bus stop. A bus stop for sightseeing. How does... Place sightseeing bus stops to create sightseeing tours. Tours going through areas with a high appeal attract more tourists. The stop must form a circular line. Sightseeing buses are automatically sent from the sightseeing bus depot. Okay. Sure. Interesting. And then we have all our hubs. So I missed a couple in there. So 10, maybe 11. All right. What is number 10? Last one in this list. I say this list because there is another list. What is the name of the Natural Disasters expansion pack, which introduces a range of new disasters and emergency response services to the game? Well, isn't it called Natural Disasters? You kind of just gave the that was ChatGPT. You're stupid again. Okay. These questions should test the knowledge of even the most dedicated City Skylines players and provide an enjoyable trivia experience. Well, I know that I've thoroughly enjoyed this whole experience so far. Thank you so much, ChatGPT. I do appreciate it. Moving on to the next set of questions, which I've prompted ChatGPT. What are some even more difficult trivia questions to ask the players? Okay. Really put on your thinking hats, my friends, because this is where it gets difficult. Question number 1. What is the name of the CEO of Paradox Interactive, the company that publishes Cities Skylines? What is the name of the CEO? I'm going to say Gertrude Perdoyan. Yep, that's what it is. Absolutely 100%. I'm 100% correct. Alex, I'm putting all my money on it. I don't know. I don't know what the name of the CEO is of Paradox. I suppose I could figure that out. One way of doing so would be to do this. Options. No. Tutorials. There's a tutorial log? Wait a second. Has this always been here? Okay. Well, where did it go? Where does the... Oh, well. Anyway, back to who's the CEO? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Because it's so pressing that I know. sarcasm. Moving on to question number 2 of the difficult questions. What is the name of the soundtrack composer for City Skylines? No, that doesn't work because there's more than one composer. That was a stupid question. There's tons of composers for this. And actually, I went on to the Paradox forums because we're supposed to give all our ideas and, our opinions. I did so. I actually wrote out quite a big list of the things that I'm looking for. And I encourage you to do the same. If you have any skin in the game of City Skylines, I definitely suggest that you go to Paradox forums and give your 2 cents. There's no way for them to know what we're looking for until you tell them. And as I've said multiple times before, yes, this first release that we're getting this year, whenever that may be, is their first line, their first agenda. Whatever was on their list and has been on their list for the past 5 years is what they're going to push out first. All of our suggestions will probably be in later, let's face it, DLC, unfortunately, which I don't agree with. But hopefully there's some free updates in there as well. So yeah, they're not going to know what we want. Aside from, when we get the game, there's going to be issues and problems and things that they need to fix. But before all that happens, what are the things that you would like to see? And try to avoid the things that that are already going to happen because it's City Skylines 2 and they've been hearing about it for the past 8 years. Try to think beyond that. Try to be helpful in terms of your comments and the things that you're suggesting. Think about the things that are not going to be so obvious. So what I said was, and I haven't seen anybody talk about it, is I want to see them get Pinky back. I want to see some of these original artists that were in the soundtrack, and I want to see them come back. I want to see City Skylines reach out to these guys and say, hey, I want you to do another part of the soundtrack. There's some of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If you go to, is it Mars Radio? Yeah, it is Mars Radio. So Pinky obviously has, this is like my favorite song. I've talked about this before. Spread is like my favorite song of all. Actually, I could come down here. And so Pinky Spread, this is my favorite song that she, whoever does. But I think this is an integral part of the game. I'm sure a lot of others, Juhani is another one. No. Juhani, no. Man, I hate the controls for this thing. I know. Sugar Orchestra, also another really good one. These are all really good artists that I do truly hope that the people at Paradox reach out to these same artists and say, hey, let's do round 2. Maybe there's a couple of them. I mean, it's been 8 years. I'm sure there are some who don't do this profession anymore and may have moved on. But I'm sure that there are also others that are still doing this as a profession and would love to contribute to the soundtrack to City Skylines. I myself am a musician. I've been a lifelong musician. It's actually my day job. I teach bands how to collaborate and work together and write music. Unlike the crap that's out there today, I'm very much for live bands and creating music that is organic and doesn't follow the same 4-chord crap that's out today with lyrics that are just surface lyrics. And don't get me started on a rant. I mean, this is my profession. This is what I've been doing for 30 some years. So I am well aware of how music has changed over the past, long time. But I will, again, step down from my soapbox and get back to the point. I would love to see some of these artists come back for City Skylines too. Moving on. What is the maximum number of mods that can be installed in City Skylines? I don't use mods, so I have no... Is there a max? Can you max out your mods on PC? Is that possible? Again, I don't know anything about PC. I will never... I can't say never. Never say never. That's definitely something I've learned over my life, is never say never, but it's not in the pocket right now. I can't afford a PC, a gaming PC. They're just like, no, it's not going to happen. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Maybe one day, if I grow this channel and I get some AdSense and it'll pay for itself, you know, start a Patreon or whatnot like that. People can donate. Great. Help me buy a PC. That would be amazing. I would love to. I've lived an entire life of gaming and I've never played on a PC rig. How cool would that be? Watch that journey happen. A non-PC player starting to learn how to play PC. I don't have nothing against PC at all in any way whatsoever. I know a lot of people, once they go PC, they never go back, but it's never been in the cards for me. Something like that is not something that I've been able to do. So, yeah, maybe one day this channel will grow and I can afford a PC and you guys can all watch and laugh at me. Wouldn't that be something? What is the name of the game engine that City Skylines is built on? So, the game engine, is that game engine? Unreal. No, not Unreal. Sorry. That's my wish. What's Blender? Unity. There we go. Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting much better. I will say that. I've actually watched a YouTube person on City Skylines really just have an opinion on Unity, and if Unity or City Skylines is on Unity and they don't change their engine, I'm never playing City Skylines again. And I'm just, you know what? All gaming, all engines, all developers, all of them, they're making forward advancements. Look where technology is going, how fast it's increased. Yeah, things like Unreal Engine are pretty damn amazing, but they're all starting to get pretty damn amazing. So just, chill with my red team is better than your blue team, and that goes for all things. Versus console and PC Master Race, or Sony versus Xbox, or just enough. It doesn't matter. The older I get, I'm really finding out that especially social media and the news and whatnot like that are really pushing us and dividing us for their own purposes. That's how they make money. The more that they push us into segments, the more they make money. There is no such thing as red versus blue. We're all the same. Yeah, we have different opinions, but that's okay. That doesn't make someone right and someone wrong. It's just a matter of having an opinion, grays and in between, and that's what makes the world go around. That's how we make progress. That's how we've gotten to the point where we are now. The more that you buy into social media and the news and segmentation and buying all the crap that they're putting in your feeds, and you know who's benefiting from that? Them. It depresses you more, which makes you buy more products or whatever it is. That's pharmaceuticals or material possessions, or they all gain from that. All of them. They all gain from that. You know who loses? You do. So do not buy into all of this segmentation. This idea of my team is better than your team. That's just horseshit is what it is. So soapbox is getting a lot of use today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build another soapbox. This one's starting to wear down, getting splinters. Let's see. Question number 5 for all those who are following. And if you've made it this far, hey, thank you so very much for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful journey. You, my friend, are awesome. I do appreciate you giving me your time. Do know that it does not go unnoticed. So, yeah, welcome to the club. I do appreciate you and all that you are giving me, which is your time and your attention, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Number 5. What is the name of the in-game district policy that allows the player to ban pets in their city? Isn't it just a pet ban? I mean, policies. Pet ban. Wait, what? What? How is that even a question? What? What is the name of the in-game district policy that allows the player to ban pets? It's just the pet ban. Oh my gosh. What? How? Okay, sure, right. Why would you? Okay, first off, besides the fact that ChatGPT has absolutely no idea what it's talking about, which is obviously humorous. Let's get to the idea that there's a pet ban. Tired of watching your step to avoid animal droppings? Banning pets is a sure way to get rid of that problem. Then again, you might be killing a fly with a sledgehammer here. Okay, so banning pets is... Who does that? Landlords do that. You can't have a cat or a dog in your I guess your apartment or something like that, which I guess can be understandable at times. But generally speaking, why? It's funny. I do follow some local. It's a long story, but I belong to a very large community. It's actually more than a community. It's more like half of the East Coast, and I'm a moderator. I watch the whole thing go down, and it's interesting. Some of the people how they complain about dogs and people cleaning up from their dogs, and there's a lot of people who are just downright assholes about not cleaning up your dog's poop. Look, if you have a pet, be responsible. Take care of your pet. Feed it. Make sure it has water. Make sure it has exercise. And if you do walk your dog or pet, could be a cat, although I think a walking cat is a little weird, but nonetheless, you do you. If you are going to do that, clean up after your pet. It just goes hand in hand. It's like littering. Don't throw trash out your window while you're driving. You effing lazy person. Like, seriously. No. Just, there are things that you do and you don't do. And this is one of them. Clean up after your cat. Don't litter. If you're one of those people, Okay, so number 6. What is the name of the in-game park that is based on New York City Central Park? Again, ChatGPT, you're... Central Park. What? Central Park offers recreational. Okay. First off, if this is my city, right? If this is, again, that farm is, it's not even a decent sized farm. This is actually pretty small for a farm, at least where I live. Where I live, farms are freaking huge, like big. Central Park doesn't even sit in the middle of this. So if you're going to make Central Park, make Central Park. I don't know if you've ever seen or been to Central Park, but it's big. It is very large. Especially to be sitting in the middle of a city. This is not, no, nope, because I don't know if you know this, but New York City is pretty freaking big, and the city that I have right now ain't that big, and now, so, I have my first office building. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, such a monumental moment, and we get to experience it at the same time. Oh, this is so emotional. Oh my gosh, look at this. What's going on? Why all of a sudden, literally, I've been waiting here for, you have no idea, a very long time for offices to build. Like, a long time. And for whatever reason, 2 of them just popped up. 3 of them, I guess. But that's interesting. I will definitely have to pay some attention to all of this. That's not how they're going to look. I'm going to have to knock them down. It's actually going to have to be all symmetrical because I have OCD and it needs to be symmetrical. So, back to the questions. Up to 330,000 simoleons, which is good. What is the name of the unique building that can only be unlocked by achieving a population of 100,000 in City Skylines? What is the name of the unique building that can only be unlocked by achieving? I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea. There's one building that is unlocked. It's a unique building. What is the name of the unique building? I wouldn't even know. There's a unique building that can be unlocked by 100,000 people. Does anybody know what it is? Do you know what it is? Let's find out together. It's none of those. Okay, well, 500 squares. 500 squares. 5,000 squares. Let's see. No. Taxes. We got a tsunami. 5,000 squares. Wait, did I do all of those? No, I didn't. Construct a site. Oh, look at that. Sightseeing. Wait. Clock tower. Construct a sightseeing bus depot. We were talking about that earlier. Impressive clock tower, which helps the citizens stick to their schedules, increases speed. Yeah. There's a study that says that people are being a little more lax with their time, being late and all that kind of stuff because of the pandemic and people not showing up and getting into the habit of that, which I find very interesting. People need to be on time. You guys all need to understand that businesses and your employers and all that kind of stuff, they don't go for that kind of stuff. It's not something that is bendable. You need to show up on time or else you'll be fired. Continuing on, let's see. water treatment plant, crime rates. We got abandoned buildings, commercial zones, unemployment, destruction with no casualties. Oh, okay. How do you do that? How do you do... I guess you create something. Yeah, that'd be actually kind of easy, wouldn't it? You can actually easily do that. Some squares. I don't see it. 100,000 people, 25,000. When was that? Highly educated. Win any 3 scenarios. Win Floodland. I have to look into Win Floodland. I don't know what that means. Zoo. Construct a harbor. Wait, I didn't see it. Did I miss it? Confused. What happened? What unique building? It's not a monument, is it? Construct a tax office. Construct business parks. No, this is all just construct stuff, and then you get it. Huh. Okay. I'm confused. Is this even a thing? Is everybody scrambling? Trying to figure this out? Okay. Hit Google up. Let me know what you think. Or what you find. Okay. What is the name of the in-game disaster that causes a meteor to strike the player's city? It's called a meteor strike. Oh, jeez. What is the name of the unique building that can only be unlocked by achieving a population of 1 million in City Skylines? Wait, there's a unique building for a population of 1 million? Are these mods? Interesting. And then final question. What is the name of the in-game policy that allows the player to ban heavy traffic in their city? It's called a heavy traffic ban. Oh, ChatGPT. You're so funny. Okay, so there's a couple of questions that I did ask. I have some more stuff that I will get to in the future. Right now, I think that's enough. I think that's enough ChatGPT for one episode. I gotta kind of start working on cleaning up my city a little bit because I just need to. So what I plan on doing here is... Oh, we got a person who doesn't have water? Oh, I know why. I'm going to dedicate a little bit of time to cleaning a little bit of this up. I saw that I have my garbage that has been done in terms of it's all emptied, which I need to move. Okay, I think we're back in business. I don't think I have any more zoo assets to place down. Birdhouse, bison enclosure. That's what that is, correct? Yes, those are identical. Okay, so I have insect and amphibian, yes. And I have flamingo. Whoa. Sea life. Wait, there's more stuff available. I did not know this. Bruh. He says, bruh. Bruh. Okay. Well, this is good to know. I now have more that I can place down, which is good. I just need to dedicate some time to doing that. In today's episode, I am going to take care of this recycling, or this rather, I hate to do this to you people, really do. I know it's not exactly the nicest thing to do, but I'm getting sick of doing this over and over and over again. It also saves space. It's just more economical. We're going to throw that in there, and we're going to get rid of that. Yay! Now, this can be moved over here. This can be moved over here like so. And now I have the police station where the cemetery was. And that makes me happy. Could probably bring this in a different direction, but it looks good. It's fine. The crematorium is back in the woods. Doesn't hurt anybody. It's out of the way. I have a police station now in this town, which is needed. I didn't realize that there wasn't a police station in this town. Now there is one. So I have a firehouse and a police station. So I'm good. I'm covered. Nice. Excellent. Is there anything else that I need to take care of here? I don't believe so. Let me peruse around for a moment. I'll put this on speed up, and I'll be back with you in a second once I figure out exactly what I'm doing. Okay, you can see that this is giving me quite the issue. I cannot... This far right lane says straight and turning right, but yet I see people constantly turning left from the far... Like that truck. Like, why are they turning left from the far right lane? That's not even allowed. Man, and why are you coming down this ramp when all you have to do is just go across the bridge? And the same thing on this side. Why are people coming? Why are you doing that? Just go up the ramp to the bridge. Well, it's flowing somewhat right now, so I'll leave it alone for now, but I'm definitely going to have to come back to this. I'll have to figure out how to reconfigure this, because this is always going to be busy because I am going to build this up to be a city here. I have decided that an extension of what I have here. It's not going to be exactly that, because that's just packed full just to get my numbers up. But yeah, I'll have to figure this out. I will have to figure this whole section out. Make it smoother, flowing, so people can get in and out of here quicker, easier. So the main things that I have to take care of is flattening this land, redoing the highway system that exists underneath here. And yeah, obviously I've still not got... Oh, that's not good. Obviously I've not gotten to the university yet. I will get to the university at some point. I just have so much that I have to take care of. Everything here looks good. I think all of this is taking care of itself. I like it. It's good. All this is good. All of this is good. I'm liking the way this is all turning out. I still have to address this, which I will. I'll take care of this as well. Haven't gotten there yet. But overall, I think I'm getting there. I think it's definitely making some good progress. I forgot about this. Disaster response. I might need to move all of this as well to a different spot. Post can stay here. Post office. What is this? Wood vision. That needs to stay over here near that. Actually, though, this is going to be right over here. It's not a bad idea. I'll think about it. Put like a back door in. And the city is coming along. I have more office buildings being built, which is exactly what I want, although not symmetrical, but nonetheless it is coming, which is good to know that at least there's a demand for office space. And then obviously this is just going to have to be played around with. I'm going to spend a lot of time making all of this symmetrical and getting this all to look good. But for now, I'm liking it. I think we've made some really good progress. I think the city is definitely coming along. So yeah. Let me know what you think of the ChatGPT. Next time I pop in, I will have another segment of ChatGPT questions. I didn't get to them today, but just to kind of give you an idea, the prompts that I gave it was, what are common problems with the game City Skylines? What I'm interested in terms of like what it pulls out problem-wise from the game. And if you have questions that you would think ChatGPT would be, would output some interesting content, let me know. Not only for yourself, but let others know. Like, what kind of things can we throw into ChatGPT that will create some interesting stuff? And then as well as next time I'll get into some of the questions focused on us console players, because I imagine if you've gotten this far, you're probably a console player. If you are a PC player and you're following along, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. But I would assume, I guess I shouldn't assume because you know what they say about assuming. But I would think that most of you are console players dealing with the struggles that I deal with all the time. So I did ask ChatGPT in terms of console players as well, but there are some very interesting questions in this list based on how you personally play the game. I would love to hear your responses in terms of questions like, how do you approach traffic management and transportation? What is your favorite transportation? Why do you use it? How do you build your cities? More kind of questions that you can answer rather than trivia questions, but more like, how do you play your game? So that's next time on the channel. I will upload soon enough. Thank you so much for coming along this far in the ride. I really do appreciate your time, as I said before. And yeah, I cannot wait for the future. This is just getting more fun and more fun and more fun. But until next time, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Be good to each other. Go out and do something good today. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.